Hello everyone, my name is Mimi, an artist preparing for the ArtPrize exhibition. There are only 20 days left until my ArtPrize installation, so I thought I would take you along for a little bit of my everyday life as I get ready for the exhibition. I finally finished planning the structure for this installation, so the next step was getting all the materials I needed. I needed quite a bit of lumber, but since I don't have a car right now, picking up large pieces of wood myself is a little difficult, so I decided to use Lowe's delivery service. They offer free delivery if you spend over a certain amount. The delivery was supposed to arrive on the same day. So I went ahead and placed the order. The next day, I got a notification saying that my delivery had been completed. So I checked the delivery photo and there was this really small box. And I was like, wait, I ordered lumber. For a second, I thought maybe I had accidentally ordered something wrong. But after checking the order, it looked like there had been some kind of issue during the delivery process. Luckily, I was able to sort it out and eventually got all my lumber. So finally, I could start cutting. I first calculated all the measurements and I needed and marked the wood before cutting. When you have several pieces that need to be cut, I find it much easier to mark the longest and then the next longest one. So when marking and cutting, it saves a lot of time later. So I was able to cut them really quickly, which took me about an hour, and I was really excited about it. But then I saw outside and it started raining. So I had to make sure I covered everything as much as I could so the wood does not get wet in the rain. I guess this is just part of preparing for an exhibition. There's always something you have to deal with that you didn't really plan for. But thankfully, I was able to finished cutting all the wood I needed, and then I got another update I have been waiting for. The final piece of my artwork that I had shipped from Korea had finally arrived. Well, it technically arrived at the post office, so I had to go pick it up myself. So I went over and picked up my package. Since this piece had traveled all the way from Korea to the US, I was a little nervous about how it would arrive, but thankfully everything was in perfect condition. So I brought it home and finally got to open it. This was the last piece I have been waiting for, so I was really happy to finally have it here. And I started to assemble them. Luckily, everything fit together really well, so that was a huge relief. At this point, the main parts of the artwork are finally ready. Now I need to start focusing on the actual installation. I'm going to go over the installation schedule again, make sure I have everything I need to bring to the venue, and finish up the structure. Only 20 days left. It still feels like there's a lot to do, but at the same time, I can finally see the exhibition starting to come together. So that's a little bit of what my days look like right now as I get ready for ArtPrize. I'll keep sharing the process as I get closer to the installation, and see you in the next video. Thank you, bye!